It's Marco and Cheats Jock Center.
X1075. Covering your balls like nobody else can because we love sports.
Yes.
It's Jock Center on X1075. Terrell Suggs, NFL linebacker, played for the Ravens predominantly. I think he did a stint with the Jets, didn't he, also?
No. He got drafted out of Arizona State to the Ravens. He's been there ever since.
Been there ever since? Yeah, I guess there was talk when Rex Ryan left that he was going to go to the Jets, but maybe it never happened.
I'm 99% I'm accurate, but I could be wrong.
Well, one thing I know for sure is he's got an ex-girlfriend, and they got kids, so she is the baby mama. Mm-hmm. And apparently she is unhappy with Terrell's financial support of the children involved. She decided to make a video of it and put it on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
These rarely go well.
You want to send my kids to school in size 6s when they wear 8s and 10s? Oh. You want to send my kids to school with 2 sizes, 2 small shoes, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 2, when they wear 3s and 5s? You want to send my motherfucking kids to school without no lunch money or lunch, and they take lunch, they got their book bags, they got their lunch boxes over your house, not to mention you a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, and you can't give my kids lunch money? Yeah, I'm there, Terrell Suggs.
Not a good look for Terrell Suggs.
No.
As she mentioned, is a millionaire, multi-millionaire, and the kids are wearing shoes, the sizes are 2 sizes too small, so, no lunch, no backpacks. I mean, it's bad.
So is she saying he's not giving her child support? Is that the accusation, or just that she wants him to also buy the kids new shoes?
They're in the middle of a terrible divorce. This woman's name is Candace. And
probably Candy for sure.
She's saying that he will not pay for clothes and food. And I guess this is like the second or third time they've gone to school without lunch money. There are days where she picks the kids up from Terrell's house in the morning and takes them to school, and they're getting into the car unprepared for school,
gotcha,
from her perspective. So, yeah, it's not good. Apparently, she warned him a couple times and said, I'm going to go on social media. And, she obviously did that. So he doesn't care.
Sounds like he doesn't know the size of anything they wear.
NFL Shop. If you go to NFLshop.com, you can order a jersey, an NFL jersey, and you can get custom names put on the back of it.
Sure.
So if you want one that said, Jeets or whatever, you could do that. Fans have started to customize their jerseys with the name Harambe on the nameplate of the jerseys. Harambe, of course, the gorilla from the Cincinnati Zoo that was unfortunately shot and killed after a kid went over the railings. This was several months ago. Well, Harambe has become kind of a cult hero to a lot of people.
He's everywhere.
Well, yeah, and the thing about it is Harambe didn't do anything wrong. He was just being a gorilla in his habitat.
Sure.
But the zoo officials felt like they had no choice but to shoot and kill him, because the child was there. But NFLshop.com just thinks it's a bad look to have people at their stadiums with the name Harambe on the nameplate.
So they've banned it.
Yeah, you can't order it anymore.
You can't get it. What if your last name is Harambe?
It's funny, you can order it, and then the message you get back is we are unable to customize this item with the text that you have entered. Please try a different entry again.
Well, and this is similar if you wanted to order one with like the F word on the back. You'll get the similar message. Yeah, so it's in there.
It's just a shame that Harambe and the F word are now synonymous.
Right. And to the NFL, Harambe is a bad word.
And what if you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan and this is a way to honor Harambe, who was at the Cincinnati Zoo?
No, sure.
You know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with it.
I don't necessarily think it's this big of a deal.
I don't either. I feel like
people honor the goddamn gorilla.
I wouldn't get Harambe on the thing, but I would look at people who had Harambe and say, you know what? I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. I'm an animal guy and I feel bad with what happened to Harambe, so I don't know that it's a bad thing. Like, how does that hurt someone's feelings when you have Harambe on it?
How's that a bad look?
I don't get how it's a bad look. And maybe even in Cincinnati, it's a really good look.
Right.
Just my thought. Forbes has released their annual most valuable NFL team rankings list. NFL owners, regardless of TV ratings, concussion drama, they just seem to get richer and richer and richer.
Yep.
They will not be playing Make Your Bank Account Great Again because their bank account is already awesome. The top 5 teams, most valuable teams in the NFL, number 1, the Cowboys, the New England Patriots, the New York Giants at number 3, the 49ers at number 4, and the Washington Redskins at number 5. The least most valuable team is the Buffalo Bills, but even the least most valuable team checks in at $1.5 billion with a B. So not too bad.
And not to mention, I believe the Bills' new owners just purchased the team a year or two ago for like $950 million. So they've already made, $500 million on their purchase in a year or two, whenever that was?
Yeah, for those wondering, because a lot of people anticipating the Raiders moving to Las Vegas possibly. The Raiders check in at number 20 at $2.1 billion. However, if they were to move to Las Vegas, the stadium is accounted as part of the value, whether the team owns it or not.
Exactly.
And so that would automatically raise their value.
Well, the Oakland Raiders arguably have the worst stadium situation in the NFL.
Them and the Chargers, if we had to really...
the Bills, too. We're talking the Bills. That stadium's like, 700 years old?
Yeah. And it just sits there. It's ice cold. It's... Ugh.
Yeah. It's been frozen fresh.
It's just a big ice. It's a big Klondike bar they play on.
It's so frozen.
That is your Jock Center. Marco and Jeets, X 107.5.